Grasping the blood-red shard in his palm, Luo Wufeng was nervous and trembling. There was no way he wouldn't be nervous. This was such a miraculous discovery, almost as though a beggar suddenly discovered in an abandoned factory 10 piles of gold, piles as tall as 2 people. This discovery was extremely shocking. With just a little strength, he could cut through the SS-grade armor. This would drive anyone on Earth crazy. Ho, calm down. This kind of excitement persisted for some time before he started calming down, taking his time to carefully sort out the situation. Obviously, this is a shard from a knife. I am a spirit reader. I can use my spirit energy to control it, using it as one of my flying blades to attack the enemy. However, a broken bar for Hong and Thunder God, this shard's abilities shouldn't be as attractive to them as I thought. Calm down. Luo Wufeng understood. Hong and Thunder God are fighters. Hong uses a spear while Thunder God uses a battle sword. This shard is practically useless to them. Smelting weapon? With this kind of special material, smelting it would definitely be too difficult and impossible. While Luo Wufeng didn't understand much about the blood-red shard in his hand, within the short amount of time he had with it, he understood that this was an extremely scary weapon, a weapon shard. That weapon shard, how could it withstand extreme high and low temperatures? Hong and Thunder God wouldn't be able to use it effectively. This little shard, a broken bar, was meant for a spirit reader to control and use. No matter, without a 100% guarantee of a way to protect myself, I'll be better off not using this shard yet. Luo Wufeng made a quick decision. From today, I'll keep this shard on myself at all times, never ever taking it out. Unless a situation arises where I have to deal with an enemy, it shall remain hidden. However, once it's out, I have to kill the enemy no matter what. In his heart, Luo Wufeng had decided the shard would be his trump card. Even with the full strength of the mountain drill, it took power and effort to break through the SS armor. This shard, however, was way more powerful. Go. Luo Wufeng's intentions moved, surrounding the shard with spirit energy, at the same time taking off the armor from his left foot and right foot, using his spirit energy to hover them in midair. Break. The knife shard, under the control of his spirit energy, became a red light. Poo, poo, poo. Very light sounds. The 2 battle boots, under the red light's attack, quickly got slashed apart. This led Luo Wufeng to pause as the 2 boots became a large number of torn bits, falling from midair. It's really powerful. Even the speed of flight is amazingly fast, more than 10 times faster than the speed of sound, without any sonic booms. Luo Wufeng took a deep cold breath. Normal war gods used weapons that weighed a few hundred kg and could travel several times the speed of sound. Luo Wufeng, a level 1 star traveler spirit reader, controlling a weapon shard that weighed a ton, this speed was normal. However, going by theory, the speed shouldn't be that fast, as he was using light knife blades, flying knives. It was only through experiment that he realized something weird. This weapon shard, traveling 10 times the speed of sound, slicing through the air, never actually caused any sonic booms. Under the pressure of the weapon shard, it was as though even the air was sliced apart easily. The air resistance was a broken bar, extremely low. One must know, the faster something was, the higher the air resistance. Yet, this weapon shard was extremely fast and met with very little air resistance. While it may be heavier than the flying blades he normally used, it wasn't slower by much. Such low air resistance. If a battle sword was made with this, its speed would be frighteningly faster by many times. Luo Wufeng was liking this weapon shard more and more. Luo Wufeng looked at his Black God set. Black God set. The Black God set is well known for its defensive capabilities, extremely durable and sturdy. I wonder if this weapon shard can break through the Black God set. Luo Wufeng's head was filled with this thought, unable to resist the temptation. With a thought, the arm on the Black God set extended to 3 meters long. The blood-red shard floated not too far away. Is this weapon shard's attack power stronger, or the Black God set's defensive powers? Luo Wufeng's eyes lit up. Go. With a thought, the blood-red shard increased its speed in an instant to become a red flash. Owing to its own specially built properties, with very low air resistance, one could barely hear a faint sound of wind from its movements. At that moment, The red weapon shard had already cut into the black god Set's thumb, almost like cutting tree root, with large amounts of plants and vegetation wrapping around the shard. It was obviously difficult. With extreme difficulty, the shard finally cut through. The black god Set's thumb swayed for a moment, before naturally, like water flowing, swiftly joining back together, as though it had never been damaged. It actually broke through? My God! Luo Feng's heart was really excited. He knew no matter how powerful the defensive capabilities of the black god Set was, it should have its limits. There couldn't be no attack that could penetrate its 9 layers. However, a broken bar just a level 1 star traveler spirit leader, with the help of the miraculous weapon shard actually had the power to cut through the black god Set. While it was for only a brief moment, the black god Set repaired itself perfectly after. But Luo Feng remembered it very clearly. Great. But this black god Set's defensive capabilities are definitely formidable. I cut through the SSA more like tofu, and yet it was so difficult to cut through the black god Set. No wonder even at full strength, my mountain drill couldn't break the black god Set. Luo Feng was delighted. He knew from Todai a broken bar. If he was caught in a real death match, even if the 3rd, 4th or 5th representative faced himself, would be courting death. However, against Thunder God Orhong, he didn't have such guarantee. Finding both the MUYA crystals and this weapon shard, Luo Feng's heart skipped a beat. Will there be other treasures, like other pieces of this weapon shard? With this thought, Luo Feng apologized to Zhu Xin, who is still on the line, and continued his search. Follow current novels on novelbyN.net. About 15,600 meters underground, deep in the thick rock stratum. Locked on target. Acquired the shard of the outer layer. Change suggestion. Begin luring. A small ripple of change undetectable by the naked eyes had begun. From the deepest parts of the underground in a straight line along the rock straight a broken bar reaching the currently excavating Luo Feng. This thing, which was invisible to the naked eye, apparatuses, and spiritual force traveled straight into Luo Feng's thoughts. A broken bar. Luo Feng was gradually heading deeper. Luo Feng looked at his communicator. He was receiving a call. Hello. Luo Feng answered. Luo Feng, it's me Liu He. Have you found anything? Any more crystals? Countless representatives have been searching but have yet to even discover a strand of hair. Liu He was unresigned. I haven't found any crystals myself. It's all based on luck. Luo Feng laughed. I've discussed with the others. We intend to search for another 6 hours. If we find nothing, we'll head back. Liu He said. We can go back together then. Okay. Luo Feng was all smiles. He ended the call. I've been searching for so long and have yet to discover another shard piece. I'll have to dig deeper. After such a long time, with the transformations of the world and the movement of the earth etc., such a mysterious weapon should have sunk to the deepest parts of the earth. Luo Feng proceeded to go deeper, until he reached 9,000 meters underground. 9,000 meters. 10,000 meters, 11,000, 12,000. A broken bar. Deeper and deeper. Finally, 15,000 meters. A broken bar. Arrived at the destination. Hide the cabin door. Close. This deep underground, there was a huge accumulation of rock stratum, and at that moment, a particular rock began to shake and rumble, before who, like a bubbly bursting, that rock just vanished, revealing behind it a broken bar. A half-opened cabin door covered in dust. A broken bar. Luo Feng was heading deeper without a destination, just following a hunch, that if there were any other shards around, they would be here. I'll head this way. Luo Feng was moving purely on instinct, heading deeper to follow that path. However, the strange thing was a broken bar. Every move he made to follow that path was leading him closer and closer to that ancient cabin door, until finally a broken bar. Rumble, breaking through the rock stratum. Luo Feng turned around. While it was dark, a star traveler's eyesight allowed Luo Feng to see clearly through the narrow cracks that there was metal. Luo Feng used his spirit energy to clear a large amount of the rocks surrounding the door away, at the same time making a path big enough only for 2 to pass. At the end of path a broken bar lay, a dust-covered bizarre silver-white metal door. and this door was similar to the intelligent battleship doors, left half open. "What is this door?" Luo Feng was shocked. Deep underground, over 1,000 meters below, appears a dust-covered door. "Is this an ancient ruin on Earth that has yet to be discovered?" Luo Feng was excited as he knew Earth had already discovered many ancient ruins and Hong and Thunder God had received knowledge from these ruins, possibly the reason why Hong and Thunder God managed to stay so high above everybody else in power. "What door is this?" Luo Feng's heart skipped a beat, immediately deploying 18 blades from his soaring shuttle. The blades quickly became blurred light, smashing away the rocks surrounding the door. Kai Kai Chi, a broken bar. Once the rocks were cleared, piece by piece falling off, it revealed a similar silver-white metal. This ancient ruin might just be dangerous. Luo Feng was like a curious monkey, wanting to eat the peach but worried about the traps that may lie around. Taking one step at a time till he was just 20 meters away. Spirit energy sweep. 20 meters away from the door, Luo Feng focused his spirit energy along the door and permeated the surface, checking just what lay behind this mysterious door. That ice, a broken bar. Luo Feng was dumbfounded, eyes bloodshot from the excitement and shock.